Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. Happiness is not something you postpone for the future, it is something you design for the present. If you don't like how things are, change them. You're not a tree. Success is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. For things to change, you have to change. Your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. The major key to your better future is you. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. The more you know, the less you need to say. Don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. Either you run the day, or the day runs you. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. The walls we build around us to keep sadness out also keep out the joy. Success is not to be pursued, it is to be attracted by the person you become. If you are not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Your personal philosophy is the greatest determining factor in how your life works out. Miss a meal if you have to, but don't miss a book. When you know what you want, and want it bad enough, you will find a way to get it. The stronger the why, the easier the how. Don't just read the easy stuff. You may be entertained, but you will never grow. We must all suffer one of 2 things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Learn how to be happy with what you have while you pursue all that you want. Failure is not a single, cataclysmic event. You don't fail overnight. Instead, failure is a few errors in judgment, repeated every day. It is not what happens that determines the major part of your future. It is what you do about what happens. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Give whatever you are doing and whoever you are with the gift of your attention. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Start from wherever you are and with whatever you've got. If you are not making progress as fast as you would like, ask yourself whether it is a matter of ability or desire. Life is not just the passing of time. Life is the collection of experiences and their intensity. Don't say, if I could, I would. Say, if I can, I will. The worst thing one can do is not to try. Make measurable progress in reasonable time. Be fascinated instead of frustrated. Everything affects everything. Life responds to deserve, not need. People don't do what they know in life. They do what they practice. Your philosophy determines whether you will go for the disciplines or continue the errors. Take interest and even delight in doing the small things well. Learn how to turn frustration into fascination. Your income is determined by your philosophy, not by the economy. You have 2 choices. You can make a living, or you can design a life. Unless you change how you are, you will always have what you've got. Find a way to serve the many, for service to many leads to greatness. The more you care, the stronger you can be. Don't start the day until you have it finished. Life and business is like the seasons. You cannot change the seasons, but you can change yourself. Learn to be thankful for what you already have while you pursue all that you want. Success is nothing more than a continuous process of becoming. Success isn't magical or mysterious. Success is the natural consequence of consistently applying basic fundamentals. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. If you will be faithful to a few things, you will someday become the ruler over many things. Success is steady progress toward one's personal goals. One of the greatest gifts you can give to anyone is the gift of your attention. Do not let your emotions control your actions. Your days are your life in miniature. You must be careful not to let your success get to your head, but also not to let your failure get to your heart. Set a goal to become a millionaire for what it will make of you to achieve it. If you rest too long, the weeds take the garden. Don't borrow someone else's plan. Develop your own philosophy and it will lead you to unique places. Start your day with gratitude and end it with reflection. You can change all things for the better when you change yourself for the better. Excuses are the nails used to build a house of failure. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal. We generally change ourselves for one of two reasons: inspiration or desperation. Work on yourself more than you work on your job. Reading is essential for those who seek to rise above the ordinary. Don't let small thinking cut your life down to size. There are only 3 colors, 10 digits, and 7 notes. It's what you do with them that's important. Never spend more than 30% of your time on the past. Don't major in minor things. Excuses will always be there, but opportunity won't. The challenge of leadership is to be strong, but not rude, kind, but not weak, bold, but not a bully, thoughtful, but not lazy. Success is something you attract by the person you become. We all face the same circumstances, but the way we react to them is what makes us different. Invest in your mind, develop your skills, and take action towards your dreams. You must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself. Don't let the learning lead to knowledge. Let the learning lead to action. Be a student, not a follower. Without a sense of urgency, desire loses its value. When you change what you believe, you change what you do. Take risks in life, but calculate them well. The major reason for setting a goal is for what it makes of you to accomplish it. Failure is simply a few errors in judgment, repeated every day. Your level of success will rarely exceed your level of personal development.